Hi gorgeous goddesses, it's Belle here from She Egg Wellness. So today I want to talk to you about my Inner Peace workbook that's free to download on my website at www.sheeggwellness.com.au, and it's in the free offerings section. So in here I share my story, a bit more of my detailed story. So it's kind of a more in detailed and all in one place time. So it's the first time I've really put a lot of my story together. I've talked about it here and there, but when I wrote this, it just felt right to finally put a lot of it all together and things there that I really hadn't talked about there, so people knew where I was coming from, know my journey, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to it, unfortunately, but that's life. And yeah, so and there's lots of different aspects, and it's a lot of to do. It's like a real brief overview of the Inner Bliss of a Goddess circle, so it's a great way to get you started and see how you feel and see what works for you and if it resonates with you or not. But it does work on adrenal fatigue and being tired, stressed, burnt out, even anxious, and really just making a shift with that. So, but the one thing that I really wanted to talk to you about today was about this little thing that I created. It's a food mood diary. So this has been quite amazing and powerful, even better than I could imagine. Like I've used it a lot with clients, and it's about getting the right diet for you. Like I know I grew up with, a mum and a stepmums that, oh, I'm fat, I'm overweight, got to go on diet. And there's always the latest fad diet on TV and magazines. And now we get it on the social media, and really all it's doing is pulling out that we're imperfect and that we have to be a certain size in society to, have the dream and be happy, which is a load of shit. But, I've seen a lot of people that have had the, society's ideal weight, and they've had more health problems than a lot of other people that are different size and shape. It all comes down to how you are on the inside. So my belief and philosophy is with food, it's eating food that's right for you and what empowers your body. And at the end of the day, only you can answer that. Only you know what works for you. No one else can tell you otherwise. I can give you good recommendations, like things that to incorporate, and more veggies, more fruit, drink water, all that sort of stuff. But it comes down to what's going to work your body, what fuel is right for your body. So with the food mood diary, you write down, what did you have for breakfast? And then about half an hour later, how do you feel? Are you feeling tired, happy, energized, refreshed, or are you feeling really sleepy, really sluggish, and just no energy? So when you do this over a week, you can start to get a bit of an idea on what foods are fueling your body and what is actually draining your body. When you're tired and sleepy, your body's not digesting it properly, it's not working for you. I find this one's great to get started, and when you download it, you can print it off as many times as it works for you. Some people can need to write things down, some people don't. So I've had some clients go, well, I haven't written it down, but you know what, hey, I've really noticed that when I eat some pasta, I don't feel too good afterwards. I felt blah blah blah. But hey, you know what, when I ate some nuts, I felt really good and energized, I felt clear. The biggest one that I noticed a pattern with a lot of my clients was gluten seemed to really make a difference. And they'd sort of go, oh yeah, didn't think much of it when I mentioned it, but they'd come back 9 times out of 10 going, oh my goodness, I noticed when I ate a hamburger or I had a sandwich, and oh my gosh, a lot of my signs and symptoms just exacerbated. And and some people just go, wow, things didn't really make that connection. So I found it to be quite an intuitive exercise for clients to get in tune with their intuition, really listening to what their body's telling them. Our body tells us so much, so much. However, we're not taught to listen or follow our body. So this is a great way to get the diet that is right and perfect for you, because at the end of the day, we are all different and we all require different foods and things to keep us fueled and keep us going. And this is just a brief look at this, in the inner bliss of a goddess circle. We look at more, going into, gut health and how to, it's great to eat foods, but sometimes you can eat all the fruit and vegetable, but if your gut is gut integrity isn't up to scratch, then your body's not absorbing it. It's pretty much going one end and out the other, and you're not getting those vital nutrients that you need. So we do go into that kind of stuff, and then looking more at what the body requires on a vitamin and mineral level. Again, it is different, and that's where the food mood diary, you just keep going, okay, yeah, my body needs more of this, my body needs more of that. So it's a great way to get started and to get the diet that is perfect for you. So have a great day. Blessings and love.